Hello and welcome to another installment of Web Wisdom Wednesdays, Behind the Wisdom. And today we are on location at the depot with Aimee Cheek here. She gracefully allowed us to shoot on location. And today we're going to ask her a few questions on how she uses social media in her job and for the various properties at CSM. So Aimee, let's start off. What do you do at CSM Lodging?
Well, I'm the corporate marketing manager for CSM, which is a private real estate development company. We actually have three entities. We've got hotels, which we have hotels nationwide, 38 of them, and we have 200 commercial properties, and we have 16 residential communities. So I manage the in-house marketing agency for the company, and we do everything from print to web to video, photography, PR, and of course social media.
Oh, interesting. So how do you use social media in your job for all these properties?
Well, they all use them very differently, but we definitely look at it as emerging media and emerging technology, and so we look at it as a support role to the marketing mix and the marketing campaigns that we already have going.
Okay.
So we kind of roll them into their marketing campaigns, and we use it to build awareness, to drive traffic to websites, to support some of the promotions they've got going on. And then of course one of CSM's core values is community involvement. Okay. And social media has been a great way to be involved with the community, be aware of what's going on, and kind of be in tune with all the other things that are happening and making sure that we're well represented.
So it seems like you're managing a lot of different accounts at one time. Are there any challenges that you encounter, kind of balancing all the different social media accounts?
Sure. We have very diverse accounts. I think probably the two that most people would know is TC Hotel Deals. Okay. And the Depot Minneapolis. But a lot of our other sites have their own accounts. I would say the two biggest challenges that we have is, the first one is time. It takes a fair amount of time to be involved with social media because it is the human aspect that makes social media work. And I think the second challenge is education. Okay. A lot of our properties, the managers and things that are out there, they're not always as aware or as involved with social media as maybe you and I would be. Okay. So it's a new tool, it's a little bit foreign, so there's always some challenges with educating people and how they can actually use social media for their business and for their marketing.
Interesting. So what have you learned along the way here with all these different projects and social media projects? Well, do you have any insight to share?
Yeah, well, we've learned a couple of fun things. First, I think it's definitely people do business with people, and so with our Twitter and Facebook accounts, I think being real has been more successful for us, because a lot of people want to know who's behind the business Twitter handle and who's really managing those accounts, and that's been a good thing for us to learn. Another thing is timeliness. People, when they're corresponding with businesses, want answers and they want responses right away, and so to making sure that we're there when we see an opportunity or if we get a question to respond right away. And then lastly, it's an evolving media, so it's constantly changing and we are constantly having to keep on top and kind of evolve and change our strategies as the technology and the social media network space changes.
Thank you. This is all great information, and I wanted to thank you for letting us film an interview here at the Depot.
Well, thanks for having me.
For sure. And this concludes another installment of Behind the Wisdom, Web Wisdom Wednesdays. Stay tuned next week for another installment, and I want to wish you all a wonderful day.